Imagine a house that knows you better than you know yourself. A home that predicts the weather, manages its own energy, grows its own food, adapts its walls to your mood, and was not designed by a human architect, but by artificial intelligence. Welcome inside the $500 million house of the future. A residence that may completely redefine architecture, luxury, and the relationship between humans and the spaces we inhabit. Today, we are stepping inside one of the most radical architectural experiments ever conceived. A house designed almost entirely by AI. For centuries, architecture has been a human art. From the geometric harmony of the Renaissance to the modernist experiments of the 20th century. Every building has reflected the imagination and limitations of its designer. But this house breaks that tradition. Its design began not with sketches, but with data sets. Millions of architectural plans, climate records, human behavioral patterns, and energy simulations, all fed into an advanced generative design system. The AI didn't simply draw a house. It evolved one, running thousands of simulations, optimizing everything from sunlight exposure to airflow to human movement patterns inside the home. The result is something that feels strangely organic, almost like the house designed itself. The first thing you notice is that the house doesn't dominate the landscape. It merges with it. Rather than a traditional rectangular mansion, the structure curves and folds like geological formations. The roof flows like a dune. Glass walls tilt at angles that maximize daylight while minimizing heat gain. The building almost disappears into the terrain. But hidden beneath this minimal appearance lies a level of complexity rarely seen in residential design. There is no traditional front door. Instead, biometric sensors recognize you before you arrive. As you walk up the path, the home already knows it's you. Temperature adjusts. Lighting shifts. Music fades in. Even the set of the interior atmosphere changes based on your historical preferences. This house does not simply respond to commands. It anticipates them. Step inside, and the scale becomes immediately apparent. The central living hall spans nearly 120 feet. But the most striking feature isn't the size. It's the walls. Or rather, the absence of fixed walls. The interior is built from modular architectural panels powered by silent robotic rails embedded in the floors and ceilings. At the push of a command or automatically based on your schedule, the layout reconfigures itself. Morning layout, open, bright, optimized for daylight and productivity. Evening layout, warmer lighting, intimate rooms forming automatically for relaxation. Dinner party? The house expands entertaining spaces. Movie night. Walls slide into place, creating a private cinema. Architecture, for the first time, becomes dynamic. Behind the scenes, the home runs on an integrated AI operating system, weather patterns, energy consumption, occupancy. Even the emotional tone of conversations detected by acoustic analysis. The goal is simple but radical. Create an environment that continuously optimizes itself for human well-being. If stress levels rise, lighting softens. If sleep patterns drift, circadian lighting adjusts. If outdoor air quality drops, the home seals itself and activates its botanical filtration system. The house is not just smart, it is adaptive architecture. Even the kitchen reflects this new philosophy, instead of static appliances. The counters contain embedded induction surfaces that appear only when needed. Refrigerators track nutritional data and automatically suggest meals based on your health goals. Robotic preparation arms can assist cooking, although the design intentionally keeps them discreet, preserving the emotional ritual of cooking. Because despite the futuristic technology, the creators understood one thing clearly: a home must still feel human. Nowhere is this balance between technology and comfort more evident than in the private suites. Each bedroom is effectively a personalized microenvironment. The bed itself monitors sleep cycles and adjusts mattress density throughout the night. Walls double as ultra-thin old panels that can transform the entire room. Tonight, your bedroom could overlook a snowy forest. Tomorrow, it might open to a virtual sunrise over the Sahara. not a screen, but an immersive environmental illusion. And when morning arrives, the house gradually brightens the room using natural light angles calculated to mimic the optimal sunrise. It's architecture functioning almost like a living organism. But perhaps the most surprising feature lies at the heart of the house. A massive indoor ecosystem. A 3-story greenhouse garden growing fruits, vegetables, herbs, and rare plants. Part luxury, part sustainability experiment. The home produces a significant portion of its own food supply while regulating humidity and oxygen. In essence, the house breathes. Plants filter the air. Water circulates through hydroponic systems. Sunlight enters through smart glass panels that adjust transparency throughout the day. The AI didn't just design a house. It designed an ecosystem. Of course, a $500 million house must also solve one of the greatest challenges of modern architecture: energy. Hidden beneath the property is a sophisticated energy infrastructure combining solar fields, geothermal wells, and massive battery storage. The home can operate entirely off-grid for months at a time. AI algorithms forecast energy usage weeks in advance. In fact, during optimal conditions, the house generates more energy than it consumes. Which raises an interesting possibility. Future luxury homes may function more like power plants than consumers. As night falls, the house transforms again. Glass walls darken. Exterior lighting subtly illuminates pathways and landscaping. From a distance, the structure almost disappears, blending into the environment like a quiet spacecraft that has landed among the hills. It's beautiful, but it also raises a deeper question. If AI can design homes like this, what happens to architecture? Will future buildings be shaped by algorithms instead of architects? Will cities evolve based on machine optimization rather than human intuition? Some critics argue that AI-generated architecture risks losing the emotional depth of human design. Others believe it could unlock forms and efficiencies impossible for humans alone. But standing inside this house, one thing becomes clear. The most powerful architecture of the future may not be human or machine. It may be a collaboration between the two. The $500 million I-designed house is more than an extravagant experiment. It's a glimpse into a new architectural era. A world where buildings adapt, where homes understand their occupants, where design is no longer static, but alive. The house of the future may not just shelter us. It may learn from us. And in doing so, change the way we live forever. And the most fascinating part, this technology is only just beginning. The real question isn't whether AI will design our homes. It's how soon we'll start living inside them.